All right, mates, I'm glad you're here. We've got some cracking good findings to share. So, grab yourself a bevy and let's go. The word clue originally meant a ball of yarn or thread. Interestingly, the word evolved from the myth of Theseus, who used a ball of thread to find his way out of a minotaur's labyrinth. Often referred to as the unicorns of the sea, narwhals possess a long spiral tusk that is quite simply an elongated tooth. It contains millions of nerve endings, making it a highly sensitive organ. Scientists believe it functions more for sensory perception rather than as a hunting spear. Ever heard of molecular gastronomy? It's a modern culinary discipline that combines science with cooking. It explores the physical and chemical transformations of ingredients, leading to innovative dishes like edible foam, fat-to-powder conversions, and liquid nitrogen ice cream. Some individuals, known as polyglots, can speak multiple languages fluently. Hyperpolyglots are people who can speak 6 or more languages with a high degree of proficiency, showcasing the incredible capacity of the human brain for language learning. Ever wonder why orchestral musicians sit where they do on stage during a concert? The arrangement of orchestral instruments on stage is carefully planned to optimize acoustics. For example, string instruments are usually placed at the front to ensure their sound blends well with the rest of the orchestra. The brass section, being the loudest group along with the percussion, is seated towards the back naturally. Off the coast of Belize lies the Great Blue Hole, a giant marine sinkhole that is over 300 meters across and 125 meters deep. It is a popular site for scuba diving due to its crystal-clear water and diverse marine life.
The Great Stink of 1858. London's River Thames became so polluted with human waste that the stench overwhelmed the city, even disrupting Parliament. This ultimately led to the construction of the city's modern sewer system. The movie John Carter in 2012 is one of the most expensive box office flops in history, with an estimated budget of $260 million and an underwhelming performance that resulted in significant financial losses for Disney. As the saying goes, you win some and you lose some, I suppose. How about this for a lesson to keep dogs on leashes? In 1925, a Greek soldier's dog got loose and a chase ensued across the Bulgarian border, leading to a surprise skirmish that escalated into a brief conflict between Greece and Bulgaria. The League of Nations eventually intervened to restore peace. The small Australian town of Coober Pedy is known as the opal capital of the world. But what makes it unique is that most of its residents live underground to escape the extreme heat. Homes, shops, and even churches have been built in dugouts. The oldest known story in literature is titled The Epic of Gilgamesh. Originating from ancient Mesopotamia and dating back to around 2100 BCE, it is considered one of the earliest pieces of literature in human history. The Library of Congress in Washington, D.C., founded in 1800, is the largest in the world, holding more than 170 million items, including books, manuscripts, photographs, and maps. It is also the oldest federal cultural institution in the United States.
The ever-popular music video TV show MTV launched on August 1st, 1981, with the first music video ever played being Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. This moment marked the beginning of an era where music videos became a crucial part of an artist's image and promotion. Despite being a staple in Italian cuisine today, tomatoes are native to the Americas and were brought to Europe by Spanish explorers in the 16th century. Initially, though, Europeans viewed them with suspicion, believing them to be poisonous. The Rubik's Cube. Did you ever have one? I sure did. It was invented in 1974 by Erno Rubik and was initially called the Magic Cube. It wasn't until 1980 that it was renamed and marketed globally, becoming a worldwide phenomenon. Sarah Blakely, the founder of the company and ever-popular brand Spanx, began her career selling fax machines door-to-door and invested her savings of $5,000 to start her business. She became the youngest self-made female billionaire in 2012. Have you ever heard of a mimic octopus? This intelligent cephalopod can impersonate over 15 different marine species, including lionfish, flatfish, and sea snakes, all to avoid predators. Wicked clever, I must say. All right, you Mexican food foodies, how about this one? Nachos were invented in 1943 by Ignacio Nacho Anaya in Piedras Negras, Mexico. When a group of US military wives arrived at his restaurant after closing time, he improvised a snack with what he had on hand: tortilla chips, cheese, and jalapenos. Those were brilliant. Don't you agree? We love the work it takes to get these sorted for you. Do us a favor and like this video and share it with a friend. Cheers.